Hey friends, imagine this for a moment. What if a single tooth could change the way we understand who we are and where we come from? What if the answers to one of humanity's oldest mysteries weren't buried in high-tech labs or ancient manuscripts, but hidden in a handful of teeth lying under the Ethiopian soil for nearly 3 million years? If this kind of deep dive interests you, hit that subscribe button right now, because here on Mr. America, we explore stories that mainstream media often glosses over. Stories that challenge what we think we know about human history. Now, let's go back in time. Around 2.6 to 2.8 million years ago, long before modern humans, before Homo erectus, before even the very idea of civilization. Recently, scientists uncovered something extraordinary in Ethiopia: 13 fossilized teeth. At first glance, teeth may not seem like much, but in paleoanthropology, teeth are gold. They're strong, they survive time, and they carry incredible clues about diet, evolution, and species identity. These teeth aren't just random fossils. They date back between 2.6 and 2.8 million years, a time period that is like the foggy dawn of human history. This was just after the extinction of Australopithecus afarensis, the species you probably know better as Lucy. Now here's where the mystery deepens. These teeth don't quite match any species we've already identified. They're not exactly Australopithecus, not exactly Homo habilis, not Homo erectus. They show a blend of features almost like nature was experimenting, testing out versions of what would eventually become us. So the big question, could these teeth belong to an entirely new human species? And friends, think about the timing. Just as these mysterious beings lived, the world was shifting. Climate patterns in East Africa were changing, pushing species to adapt quickly or vanish. These conditions may have forced one branch of early hominins to start using tools, experimenting with new diets, and developing the brainpower that eventually set humans apart. Now, scientists are debating, were these teeth the missing puzzle piece that connects Lucy's species to the very first humans? Or do they suggest a parallel lineage, a branch of the human family tree we didn't even know existed? And if you've made it this far, maybe consider subscribing. It helps us keep digging into stories like this one, but I want to know what you think. Drop a comment. Do you believe these fossils reveal an ancestor of ours, or a cousin species that vanished into the shadows of history? What's fascinating is how small details, like the shape of molars, can shift entire theories of human evolution. Imagine the power in a single fossil. And here's something fun. If you're into this kind of deep dive into human history, there's actually an incredible book called Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. It takes you on a journey from the dawn of our species to today. I'll drop the Amazon link in the description. You'll thank me later if you pick it up. It's these kinds of resources that help us connect the dots between discoveries like the Ethiopian teeth and the bigger human story we're all a part of. Now here's the thing that gives me goosebumps. If these teeth do belong to a previously unknown species, it means the human story is not a straight line. It's more like a tangled forest, with branches sprouting, crossing, and sometimes dying out. We often picture human evolution as a ladder, one species neatly replacing another. But the truth is closer to a web of overlapping relatives, so the mystery still lingers. Were these beings direct ancestors of us? Or were they a lost experiment of evolution, whose only trace left behind are these 13 silent teeth? That's what science is still trying to answer. And honestly, maybe that's the beauty of it, that after millions of years, the Earth still holds secrets that challenge our certainty. Hey friends, what we've learned from these teeth is that human history is far more complex than the simplified stories we grew up with. Each new discovery reminds us that the past is alive, waiting to be uncovered, waiting to tell us who we really are. If you're fascinated by mysteries like this, don't forget to subscribe, because every week we dive into stories that push the boundaries of what we know. And before you go, tell me in the comments, do you think we'll ever discover the true first human ancestor, Or is it possible the story will always remain unfinished, with missing chapters buried forever in the ground? Here on Mr. America, we believe the pursuit itself is what makes us human. Thank you for watching, and if you want to support, my Bitcoin address is in the description. Let's keep searching together.